Meet up in the produce aisle.
Welcome back to Richard Thompson Stadium in Sharyland, Mission, Texas. Halftime is over, and we are getting ready to start the third quarter of tonight's game. Our score here tonight is the Sharyland Rattlers 36, the Gladiators from Roma 3. A field goal on the board for them has been the only points thus far for Roma. The 33-yard field goal from Jonathan Duarte. Roma, on the other hand, has had a pretty good, Sharyland, on the other hand, has had a pretty good game offensively tonight through the air from the hands of Benji Valdivia, the quarterback. John Hammond of Progress Times has some numbers for us. Valdivia has 147 yards passing so far for tonight through the air. 3 touchdown passes. He also, 2 touchdown passes. He has 3. He has 3 touchdown passes, and he also has a rushing touchdown as well. Chavez has a rushing touchdown also. Pena caught a couple of those touchdown passes from Valdivia. Apologize for our technical difficulties we had with the stream in the first half of play here tonight. We've rebooted everything and checked our internet connections and done what we can here to ensure that we get a clean broadcast here in the second half tonight. Sharyland will receive. Both teams are back on the field. Roma is kicking off. Here's a kickoff. It's a short end-over-end kick. Looks like Roma was going to try to onside kick this one to get the ball back, and that one sailed out of bounds. So Rattlers will have the ball offensively as we start the third quarter of tonight's game. Tonight's game is also being recorded in its entirety, and we'll have that for rebroadcast for you on demand on our platforms, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, the Roku app, and RioSportsLive.com, so you can share those feeds with your friends. You can watch highlights of tonight's game as well. First down and 5 after the kickoff went out of bounds for Sharyland. Ball will be put on the 45-yard line. So the Rattlers with a short field again tonight. Here is the give to, this is Pruneda. Pruneda, the running back, has some nice yardage on the ground tonight. He stretches the field there and goes down at the 48-yard line. And just like that, we've got an injury timeout on the field with 11:47 remaining in the third quarter. Rattlers up 36-3. We'll be back in a moment on Rio Sports Live.
Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live. Thanks for watching Rio Sports Live.
Rio Sports 5, number 1.
Men, start the new year off right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you increase your energy, stamina, endurance, and quality of life. Start feeling young again. Alpha Men's Primary Care is changing the way men's healthcare is done.
Are you ready?
Okay, back live. We had 2 players down on the play. Pruneda and a Roma Gladiator were both down, like a couple of bucks who locked horns on a cold December day. But they are both back up on the sidelines, and here we go. Pass incomplete from Valdivia, intended for number 11, Chavez. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 7 coming up for Sharyland. Video of tonight's game is being recorded by
We have offsides on the defense, 5 yards, still 2nd down.
penalty on that last play was offsides on the defense. Still 2nd down. Ball will be put on the 47-yard line. As I was saying, video of tonight's game is being provided by Sharyland ISD. You don't see it right now, but we'll have a video version of this broadcast uploaded later on after this game. 2nd down and 2 for Sharyland. Here's a handoff up the middle. Looks like that is Bonilla. Bonilla gets the 1st down for the Rattlers. Ball will be put on the Roma 43-yard line. Trips right formation, 2 wideouts wide left. Valdivar solo in the backfield in the gun. Takes a snap, quick pass out to the right-hand side. It's caught. Makes one man miss, and here he goes, number 9, down the sideline, breaking a tackle. Gets pushed out of bounds at the 9-yard line. That's Emiliano Hinojosa. Save that one for the highlight reel for RioSportsLive.com, and it's a 1st down and 10 Rattlers on the Roma 10-yard line. Rattlers lead 36-3, 10:42 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Chavez in motion. He'll get the football left to right. Chavez up the right-hand side, and he gets down to the 5-yard line.
Inside the 5-yard line, we'll mark that baby right at the 5.
Rattlers in the hurry-up offense.
Goal. Randy Marroquin with that tackle.
Marroquin on the stop for the Roma Gladiators. 2nd down and 5 to go to the goal line. Trips left for the Rattlers. 1 man wide right. Handoff up the middle. Looks like Bonilla. Bonilla turns it up the field. And he is in the end zone for the touchdown. 15. Andres Bonilla running tough up the middle. In for the Rattlers score with 9:54 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rattlers in total control of this ball game. 42-3 as Naguma comes out for the point after. Valdivia to hold. Good snap. Good hold. Kick is up. It's good. It's a 43-3 ball game. 9:54 remaining in the 3rd quarter. We're back in a moment on Rio Sports Live.
Are you ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Hacienda party.
It's football season at Hacienda Ford, and you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Hi, we're Lady Vikings, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready for low prices? It's a Hacienda party.
It's football season at Hacienda Ford, and you can get a new Ford Expedition with 20-inch wheels, leather, navigation, and more for $12,000 off MSRP.
We got the tailgates down and we're feeling all right. My Hacienda friends are saving money tonight.
Hacienda has it.
Whether you're visiting.
Thank you, Hacienda Ford, for being our sponsor. Tonight's game is powered by Hacienda Ford. Here is a kickoff from the Sharyland Rattlers, fielded by Hiram Flores at the 6-yard line, and Flores brings it back up to the 18 for the Gladiators. 1st down and 10 coming up for the Roma Gladiators with 9:46 remaining in the 3rd quarter of play. Gladiators have really not been able to do much on the ground tonight. They've been able to do some things through the air with their big quarterback, Joseph Rios. He's made some good passes tonight, some good receptions made by these Gladiator receivers. And here's a handoff up the middle to another good Roma Gladiator. That's Fabian Lopez, the running back. He's had some highlights as well tonight, but the Gladiators have had a difficult time of driving the ball down the field and capitalizing anything much more than just a field goal. 2nd down and 6 coming up. Here's Rios, quick pass out. He's got a man. It's caught. The 21-yard line. He turns up the field and is about 2 yards shy of the first down. Looked like that's Alberto Ramos on the reception there for the Gladiators. 3rd down and 2 coming up. 8:54 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Trips right formation, 1 wide out, wide left. Rios, quarterback draw up the middle. And he looks like he's knocked down about a yard shy of the first down. 44 in on the stop for the Rattlers. That's Javier Trevino, the outside linebacker. And it's a 4th and 1, and the Gladiators are going to go for it. Trips right formation, 1 wide out, wide left. Rios in the backfield solo. Quarterback draw. He gets the first down and more. Rios off to the races. Cross midfield, and he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. That is the quarterback, Jonathan Rios. Gets a huge Gladiator first down off a 4th and 1. 8:09 remaining in the 3rd quarter of play. It's a 43-3 ball game as the Sharyland Rattlers are dominating tonight here at home in this District 16 5A Division II contest. Both of these teams 1-0 in district play. Rios, quarterback draw again. He wants to do it. No, he'll pull up and throw it, and he threw it over the top of Alberto Ramos in the flat in front of the Sharyland Rattlers sideline. It'll be a 2nd down coming up for Roma. Second down and 10, trips right formation, 1 wide out, wide left. Rios in the gun, handoff, 28, the ball carrier. He gets up the field off the left-hand side. Gets to the big 4-0 on the field on the Sharyland side of the football field. That's Roy Martinez, the ball carrier. 3rd and 4 coming up for the Gladiators. Trips right formation, 1 wide receiver, wide left. Handoff again to 28. 28 tripped up at the line of scrimmage by number 7 of the Rattlers. That is Santino Pascual. Roy Martinez, the ball carrier.
4th and 2, ladies and gentlemen.
4th down and 2 yards to go with 7:02 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Rios, quarterback sneak again, and he gets up the middle, and he looks like he's right there at the marker. The Sharyland coach comes out, says, nope, it's a 4th down, and the officials say otherwise. They're going to give him the first down. 1st and 10, Roma at the Sharyland 36-yard line. Trips right formation, 1 wide out, wide left. 1 back in the backfield. From the gun is Rios, fires it, caught, number 10 at the 25-yard line. He'll get down to the 20. That is Randy Marroquin on the reception, and the Gladiators are moving the chains. 1st down and 10 inside the 20-yard line. Trips right formation. Rios hands it off to Lopez. Nope, it's a fake handoff. Rios is going to keep it, and he's wrapped up immediately by number 44, Javier Trevino. Behind the line of scrimmage, looks like he lost 1 on the play, maybe a half a yard. It'll be 2nd down coming up, ball on the 20-yard line, 5:55 remaining in the 3rd quarter. 3 wide outs, wide right again. Fabian Lopez in the backfield behind Rios. and the play is blown dead. Looks like we have a false start penalty.
False start, number 8 on the offense, 5-yard penalty, still second down.
False start on number 8 on the offense. That's Alberto Ramos. Ramos lined up as a wide receiver, wide left. In a trips left set, one wide receiver, wide right. Lopez in the backfield to Rios' left. Lopez gets the pitch from Rios. He gets up the field to the 22-yard line. 5:24 remaining in the third quarter as the clock continues to wind down here in the third quarter at Richard Thompson Stadium. Appreciate you joining us for Friday Night Football on Rio Sports Live, powered by Hacienda Ford. It's a 3rd down and 13 as the quarterback Rios kicks it out there to number 4, and he loses a football, and Sharyland picks it back up, and the Rattlers will have the ball back after the fumble by Esteban Barria. Rattlers pick up the ball. Chavilla picking up the ball, making the heads-up play on the defense for the Sharyland Rattlers. Rattlers have the ball back after making the huge defensive stand and recovering the football. Chavilla picked up the ball, yes, sir. 2 wideouts wide left. High snap and shotgun formation. Running back with the ball. This is the wide receiver, number 6. Manuel Cantu gets a nice gain near first down yardage. Brings the ball back up to the 31-yard line. .430 remaining. First down and 10 in the third quarter here. Flag on the play. The play is blown dead.
We have a dead ball, false start, 1-9 on the offense. Still first down.
False start called against Andres Urencio. First down and 15 coming up for the Sharyland Rattlers. Ball will be put on the 27-yard line. 2 wideouts wide left, 2 to the right. Number 6 in now at quarterback. He throws it to the left. It's caught. Correction, that's number 8 is now the quarterback. That's Robert Mancha.
Orencio with the reception. Ball is spotted at the 29-yard line.
Urencio with the reception on the play. Second down and 13 now for the Rattlers. Ball on the 29. Left hash. 2 wideouts left and right. 1 back in the backfield. Chavez in motion, right to left. Here's a quarterback keeper, number 8 up the middle. That's the quarterback, Robert Mancha. And he gets up to the 42-yard line, and that will move the chains for the Sharyland Rattlers. 3:18 remaining in the third quarter. Two wideouts wide left. The play coming in from the sideline for the Sharyland Rattlers. 2 wideouts wide right. Mancha in the backfield. Handoff up the middle. This is Bonilla. He bounces it outside to the left. Runs over one Gladiator at the 50-yard line, but we have a flag on the play back at the 43-yard line.
We have a holding, 5-0 on the offense.
Holding call against the Matthew Worthington of the O-line. That'll be a 10-yard penalty, and they'll back up the Rattlers. First down and 20 coming up for Sharyland. Ball back at the 32, left hash. Trips right formation. Mancha back to throw. He decides to keep it. Left side. Runs around one defender and gets to the 36-yard line. Second down and long coming up for Sharyland as the
Second and 17.
Clock runs with 2:31 remaining in the third quarter. Rattlers lead 43-3. 2 wideouts. 3 wideouts wide right. Mancha from the gun throws it to the right. And that's in and out of the hands of the intended receiver, Mauricio Sanchez. Third down coming up for the Rattlers. Some other games going on tonight. Rio Hondo hosting La Feria and their big district matchup tonight. Mercedes Tigers hosting the Pioneer Diamondbacks, the other big Division II 16 5A football game happening tonight, with playoff contentions already here in the second week of district play. 4 wideouts on the field for Mancha. He pulls back, he throws, and that ball's batted down by the Gladiator defense. .2:15 remaining in the play in the third quarter as the clock stops. Punt team to come on the field for the Rattlers. This is 19 back deep to receive for the Gladiators, Hiram Flores. And the ball will be punted out of bounds. Caught by one of the Rattler coaches. And the Gladiator offense returns to the field with 2:05 remaining in the third quarter of play.
Marcelo Cardenas.
Again, tonight's game is being video recorded by the Sharyland ISD for replay on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube. We're also streaming live on the Sharyland ISD Facebook page. David Culberson, head of the technology department. We appreciate your cooperation, sir, in helping us with our video and internet tonight. First down and 10. Here's a handoff to number 28 of the Gladiators, Roy Martinez. Off right tackle, he gets 1 yard. The second down and 9 coming up for Roma on their own 42-yard line. Trips right formation. Rios from the gun. Fakes the handoff, keeps the ball, looks left, fires it over the middle. Pass almost picked off again by Sebastian Hinojosa. He's got 1 pick already tonight. He almost had his second one there. Third down and 9 coming up. 3 wideouts, wide left, 1 wide receiver, wide right. Rios in shotgun. Rattlers are coming with a blitz. Rios runs away from it. He throws it. And his intended target was Esteban Barria at the 25-yard line. Barria covered up by 2 Rattler defenders. And it'll be 4th down and 9 coming up for Roma. So this drive pretty much speaks of what we've seen tonight from the Gladiator offense. They haven't really been able to do much here at Richard Thompson Stadium tonight. 4th down and 9 with 1:20 remaining in the third quarter. As the punt team comes on for the Gladiators. 2 Rattlers back to receive at the 30-yard line. Good punt. We'll take a Roma bounce at the 31, and we'll go out of bounds at the 23-yard line. We'll be back in a moment on Rio Sports Live.
At South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
Hi, we're Robert Bella's favorite cats,
back in Sharyland as the Rattlers have the ball, first down and 10 at the 23-yard line, and the backs run into each other, and a loose football on the field. The Rattlers will recover it. Some miscommunication there on the offensive side of the ball for the Rattlers. 2 wideouts wide left. Mancha at quarterback. He'll take the snap from the gun. Mancha runs away from one defender, will keep the football. He runs it up the middle of the field, and he's still on his feet, gets to the 40-yard line before he's tripped up there by a Gladiator. We'll get his number here. That's 44 on the stop. Nathan Hernandez, and that's a first down off the legs of Robert Mancha. First down and 10 from the 40-yard line. 2 wide receivers wide right. 2 backs in the backfield flanking Mancha on each side. Handoff. This is Bonilla. Bonilla takes the handoff and the clock ends the third quarter of play here at Richard Thompson Stadium tonight. Rattlers on top 43-3. We'll be right back.
Sharyland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sharyland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
Hola, les habla su amigo Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
Back live at Sharyland, Richard Thompson Stadium. Second down and 8 yards to go for the Rattlers. Here's a quick pass out to number 5, Mauricio Sanchez. Pass incomplete. Third down coming up. .11:54 remaining in the game here tonight as we get started here with the fourth quarter. Third down and 9 coming up. Twins right and left. Mancha in the gun. Straight drop back. Being pressured. And he'll be almost sacked, and he is sacked in the backfield. 23 Gabriel Garcia from the linebacker spot came in on a blitz and sacked the quarterback. Fourth down and 15 coming up, and the punt team will come on for the Rattlers. Hiram Flores back deep to receive from his 25-yard line. Good punt there. Take a Sharyland bounce at the 30-yard line, and the Rattlers will down it on the 20. 11:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in just a moment.
Hi, we're Mackay Bulldogs. Thanks for watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
On first down and 10, it was a handoff up the middle to Roy Martinez, and Martinez gets the first down for the Roma Gladiators. Ball will be put on the 30-yard line, first and 10. Twins left formation. Rios hands it off to Martinez again. Same play right up the middle. Worked the first time, but it didn't work the second time as the Rattlers cover it up at the line of scrimmage. Well, they're going to spot him 2 yards. Second down, 8 yards to go. Rios from the gun. Fake handoff, rolls it out to the right, throws it down the field. Flag on the play and pass incomplete. His intended target was Esteban Barria at the 30-yard line. We've got a flag on the play at the 40-yard line. Some unnecessary noise going on here at the stadium in the way of feedback. The official's mic wasn't working in the first half. Now it may be working a little too good. Here's the call.
We have a holding on the defense, 2-0, 10 yards, automatic first down.
They're going to get the defensive back, Gavin George, for holding. That'll be a big 15-yard penalty for pass interference. So that will give the Gladiators a first down on their own 42-yard line. Twins left formation. Roy Martinez in the backfield to Rios' left. Rios from the gun, straight drop back with some time, being flushed out of the pocket now by the defense. And he'll take it up the field on the sideline, get out of bounds at the 49-yard line. 65 on the Estefano Priest.
Second and 4 for the Gladiators.
Flushes Rios out of the pocket. Rios turned it up the sideline. Got out of bounds at the 48-yard line. Second down and 3 coming up. 3 wide receivers on the field. Here's a handoff. Martinez.
Roy Martinez with the carry. By the way, ladies and gentlemen,
Doesn't look like he got much on the play. Tackle made by number 30 of the Rattlers. That's Sebastian Silva. 9 minutes left in this game. Rattlers on top 43-3. 2 wide receivers wide right. Here's a handoff up the middle. Roy Martinez again with running room, and Martinez using his legs and driving his feet down to the 40-yard line. So it's a first and 10 for the Gladiators in Sherry territory on the 40-yard line. First and 10 for Roma. Martinez in the backfield to Rios' right. Fake handoff to Martinez. Rios with the block, throws it down the field, looking for a receiver, and I think he's got him at the 18-yard line. Yep, that one's dialed in to number 8 of the Roma Gladiators, Alberto Ramos. And it's a big first down conversion for the Roma Gladiators. Roma now in the red zone at the Sherry 18-yard line. 7:44 remaining in the game. First down, Rios keeps it, runs it off the right tackle. And Rios goes out of bounds after a 1-yard gain to the 17-yard line. 7:25 remaining. tonight's game, powered by Hacienda Ford. If you need a good pre-owned car, truck, SUV, or maybe you're in the market for a brand new one, Hacienda Ford has the inventory to suit your needs. Hacienda has it. University Drive and McCall Road in Edinburgh. Second down and 9. There's a fake handoff to Martinez. Rios will keep it. He'll throw it. It's picked off by the Rattlers at the 11-yard line. Rattlers back down the sideline to midfield. And he'll be knocked out of bounds by the quarterback, but the Rattlers, a big return on that by, let's get his number there, number 38 on the interception, John Saldana. Huge play there by the Rattler defense with 6:45 remaining in the game. Roma just knocking on the door to try to put something on the board. And the Rattlers defense doing what they've done all night, making big plays on defense. Mancha in the game at quarterback. He'll hand it off to Bonilla. Bonilla spinning and grinding down to the 47-yard line. Second down and 8 coming up after the 2-yard gain. Next Thursday, I will be in Tom Landry's Hall of Fame Stadium in Mission, Texas, as the Mission Eagles host the Wattis Lincoln Huskies for a Thursday night video game on Rio Sports Live. Mancha on the quarterback keeper off left tackle, and Mancha gets up to the 44-yard line before he's hit hard by Hector Torres. Third down and 5 coming up for the Rattlers. 5:50 remaining in this one. Good turnout tonight on the home side of the field for the Sharyland Rattlers. Two wide receivers, wide right. 2 to the left. Man in motion, right to left. He'll get the handoff. That's number 6, and he's wrapped up hard at the line of scrimmage. That's Manuel Cantu. Cantu taken down by a pair of Gladiators. 58 in on the stop. Hector Torres. Fourth down, and the punt team will come out for the Sharyland Rattlers. So Rattlers looking at going 2-0 in District 16 5A Division II. Got their schedule here on my table here in front of me somewhere. See who they're going to visit next week.
We have a timeout in Sharyland. That's the first timeout for this quarter.
Timeout by the Rattlers. We'll take 1-2 with 4:43 remaining in the fourth quarter.
To school, it's time to get internet from VTX1. VTX1 Companies offers fast and reliable internet throughout the Rio Grande Valley, even to some of the most remote areas. For a limited time only, get your standard installation at no cost to you. Start the school year off with a service provider you can trust by calling 1-800-446-2031. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Welcome back to Rio Sports Live. 4:43 remaining in this one. The Rattlers on top, 43-3 over the Roma Gladiators. Fourth down coming up. Punt team out on the field for Roma. For Sharyland, excuse me. Sebastian Hinojosa punted away. Hiram Flores back at the 10-yard line. Good punt there by Hinojosa, and the ball will go out of bounds. So at the beginning of the game, we talked about Hiram Flores and the job that he did last week against the Valley View Tigers. Well, Flores has been really, really quiet. tonight here at Richard Thompson Stadium. And he was one of my Hacienda keys to the game for the Roma Gladiators to get him involved and get him involved early. And I don't know if Sharyland just made some adjustments and covered him up, but we haven't really talked about him at all tonight. Two wide receivers wide left for Rios and the Gladiators. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line, and with some running room off his left tackle. Looks like Roy Martinez, the ball carrier, gets to the 23-yard line. 4:16 remaining as this clock runs here in the fourth quarter. Appreciate you joining us tonight on Rio Sports Live, riosportslive.com. We also stream on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube, and the Roku app. Here's a quick pass out by Rios to number 4, Baria, at the 25-yard line. He'll be wrapped up by the Rattlers. Looks like 56, Josh Sostiata on the stop. 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Gladiators. 2 wideouts wide right. Here's a handoff up the middle. Martinez with some running room. Martinez gets a 1st down and more. Gets up to the 38-yard line. Big 1st and 10 there for Roma with 3 minutes remaining in this one. That is a really good play up the middle for the Gladiators. Giving it to Martinez and letting him get the yards. We have a flag on the play as the play is blown dead.
False start, 6-6 on the offense. Hard penalty, repeat, down.
False start on the offensive line for Roma. 1st down and 15 coming up. Rio straight drop back. He'll roll out to his right. He'll fire it off the right side on the sideline, looking for Badia at the 37-yard line, and a flag will come in. A late flag will come in at the 40-yard line.
We have a pass interference on 2-2 red on the defense. 15-yard penalty, 1st down.
Calling Diego Cardenas for the penalty. 2:44 remaining in the game here tonight. Rattlers lead this one 43-3. We'll move to 2-0 in District 16 5A Division II. Roma will fall to 1-1. Rios in the gun, flanked by Luis Gonzalez to his left. Man in motion right to left. Rios wants to throw down to his right side. Can't get it down there. He'll keep the ball, and he gets to the 47-yard line.
Pass midfield to the 47-yard line.
2nd down and 7 coming up.
Alan Cisneros with that tackle.
Cisneros on the tackle there for the Rattlers.
2nd and 7.
Ball on the right hash on the 47-yard line. Here's Rios with a straight drop back, being under pressure by red jerseys, and he gets flushed out of the pocket. Had 3 Sharyland Rattlers back there by him, number 60, 48, 34. That's Matthew Acosta. That's Alan Cisneros and Javier Trevino on the defense there. That's kind of been the story of tonight's game. Rios, when he's had time, he's been able to make connections with his receivers, but when he's had time. 2 wideouts wide right, 1 to the left. Rios in the backfield. Screen play. Not there. Intended for number 4, Esteban Barria at the 45. It's incomplete. 2:18 remaining in this game tonight. It's been a great night for football here in Sharyland as we all wondered as the storms came across the valley if we would have any games affected by the weather conditions today, but the answer here in Sharyland is no. It's been a great night for football tonight. 4th down and long coming up. And the Gladiators want to take a timeout and talk it over. We'll take one, too. It's 2:18 remaining in the game. Rattlers lead 43-3.
Hi, we're the Lady Tigers, and thank you for watching Real Sports Live.
Located in the historic downtown district in San Benito is Main Street Boutique. A perfect stop, great atmosphere, locally owned and operated, and new items coming in every day. Something for everyone. Main Street Boutique in San Benito.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Hola.
Back after the timeout, we have a flag on the play as Rios passed it to Barria. Pass was caught at the 34-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10. Roma Gladiators. Ball on the right hash at the Sharyland 34. Two wide receivers wide right. One back in the backfield, that's Roy Martinez. He'll get the handoff. Nope, it's a fake handoff, and Rios will keep it, and he'll be wrapped up at the line of scrimmage by a host of Rattlers. 48 got him. That's Alan Cisneros from the inside linebacker spot. 15-yard penalty called against the Sharyland Rattlers for a late hit with 1:44 remaining in the game. So the Gladiators are back inside the Rattler 20-yard line on the 19, 1st and 10 off the right hash. Rios with 3 wide receivers, goes back to throw, looks left, throws it toward the corner, and now he overthrew a man. That's Randy Marroquin. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Beautiful ball thrown there by Rios, just unable to connect. Jonathan Rios in the gun. Roy Martinez behind him. Martinez with a handoff up the middle. He goes to the 14-yard line. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Sestaita on the tackle. 3rd and 5. Rios in the gun. Handoff to Martinez, and Martinez form tackled there by 48 Alan Cisneros. Under a minute left to go in the game tonight, and we've got a timeout on the field called by the Gladiators with 56 seconds left.
Benjamín Gómez, el alcalde de San Benito, invitando a toda la gente que venga a visitarnos aquí a San Benito. Crucen por el puente Los Indios, más bien conocido como el puente de Lucio Blanco. Visítenos a las atracciones que tenemos aquí en San Benito. Aquí los esperamos. Muchas gracias. Su amigo Benjamín Gómez.
right. Alpha Men's Primary Care wants to remind all men it's time for your annual physical. Call to schedule an appointment. It's about the body, mind, and emotion. Stop feeling sluggish, having no energy, or being stressed. Alpha Men's Healthcare believes in a holistic approach to your overall health. Even if you have low testosterone, diabetes, high blood pressure, or gained weight, let Alpha Men's Primary Care help you.
4th down and 5. Gladiators offense on the field, going for it from the 14-yard line. Here's a quick pass from Rios, his intended target, Randy Marroquin, and it's incomplete. And the Rattlers will march off the field. The defense has done their job. Gladiators will head toward their sideline. It's 52 seconds left in this one, and I'm about out of voice tonight. Been a hard week for us announcers. Joe Bowling came down with something at the beginning of the week, and I guess it's my turn. Midweek, about halfway through the season here for high school football 2019. On Rio Sports Live. Rattlers offense will come out on the field. This is Mancha, and he'll take a knee. We appreciate you joining us tonight for high school football coverage on Rio Sports Live, all powered by Hacienda Ford. Also thanks South Padre Island for coming on, signing a big advertising deal with us. You know, last month during September, mind you, it was not a playoff month for us. We had over 1 million minutes viewed on Facebook and on YouTube. So that's a milestone for us. That's the 3rd time that's happened for Rio Sports Live in its history. Rio Sports Live celebrating a birthday October 17th will be 3. So the game has ended here in Sharyland tonight. The final score, the Rattlers 43, the Gladiators 3, and the Rattlers moved to 2-0 in District 5A, 16-5A Division 2. The Roma Gladiators fall 1-1, and the Rattlers came out working hard tonight to protect their district championship. They are the defending District 16-5A Division II champions, and they did what they had to do tonight. The Gladiators were improving week by week by week, and they couldn't get it done tonight as the Sharyland Rattlers picked them apart. And if I'm going to pick a Hacienda Has It player of the game, and I'm going to give it to the quarterback of the Sharyland Rattlers. That is Benjamin Valdivia. Benjamin Valdivia had 3 touchdowns tonight, 3 touchdown passes, and he had another touchdown on the ground. So Valdivia is our Hacienda Has It player of the game tonight from Richard Thompson Stadium in Sharyland. It's been a great one again tonight. Our broadcast was recorded. It'll be played back on demand on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, the Roku app, and RioSportsLive.com, all powered by Hacienda Ford, University Drive and McCall Road in Edinburgh. So for Joe Bowling and the Sharyland ISD camera crew for providing our video tonight, video coverage of tonight's game that you will see on demand after the game. And I'm J.R. Gully saying goodnight from Richard Thompson Stadium. Thank you, Lord above, for making the broadcast happen tonight. Our final, Sharyland Rattlers 43, the Roma Gladiators 3. You've been listening to coverage of high school football on RioSportsLive.com.